Hi everyone, this is a video about this LG soundbar. The model number is SN7CY and is about 160 watt RMS, and this is the unboxing of this soundbar, and just a little bit of demonstration because this soundbar is too loud. I cannot make it too loud for you guys, but I am so pleased that I chose this one in comparison to the last one, which was the Samsung S60T, which was a very disappointing experience. So I get everything out of the box and we can talk more. Hi, these are all the things that was included in the box. It's just a charger, and then the cable, remote control, and then these are the wall brackets, and then the screws that attach the wall bracket to the bottom of this. If I can show it to you later. And these are all the paperworks, and this is the item itself. This is, they say, is 3.0.2 channels. Two channels, there are these Atmos speakers at the top, and then 0 is the passive woofers at the back, and then the 3 stands for the left, which is a tweeter and a mid-range speaker, and then the center speaker, and then another tweeter and the mid-range speaker for the left and right and the center, and 2 is at the top, and the 0 is the passive woofers at the back. So the remote control is just very effective. There are loads of things that you can change in the settings of this soundbar. With this, we are going to talk about this. For instance, for activating surround sound, you have to hold the sound effects for 3 seconds, and then you can press it again for yes or no to activate surround sound. And in surround sound, all the speakers are active, but when the surround sound is not activated, only some parts of these speakers are active. So that is a bummer that I have to mention that I gone to the eBay to find a very extensive video about this soundbar, and all of them, none of them, they've been talking about these things that I'm going to talk about. So these are the screws. I put everything on the side, whatever that we don't need. These are the wall brackets. I put it on the side. These are the screws that attach the wall bracket to the bottom of this speaker, one here and one there, and there are some form of cable management that you can put zip cables here and there to just manage your cables. So let's get rid of these parts as well. This is for the power, and these are the optical, USB, and HDMI and HDMI ARC. So the HDMI ARC, when you attach a cable, 2.1 HDMI cable to this, is going to directly connect to your TV, and but cuts off the speakers of the TV. But if you attach an optical cable to this, you can have both the sounds of your TV as well as the sounds of this soundbar. This is not many people they know this. So that is something that I wanted to talk about. And these are the passive woofers that they are very effective. I have to tell you, I'm very happy about this purchase, and the price of this item starts from £285 up to £445. You can imagine this is a very good surround sound, standalone surround sound or all-in-one that is designed with Meridian. And Meridian, those who know about sound system and speakers, they know Meridian. And these are everything that we have. We have, let's see, we have Dolby Atmos, DTSX, high resolution audio, and this is 3.0.2 channels, and with rear speakers that you can buy them separately, it becomes 5.0.2 dual action bass that is very effective. All sound AI Sound Pro. This is it is just a gimmick to my knowledge, but it's something to have it. And 4K pass through. And the model number, as we mentioned, is SN7CY. Now, all the paperwork. These are the warranties and papers that we don't really need them. This is the speakers that you can purchase them separately. And the model number is SPK8. It comes with two speakers and a bass. Not the bass, I mean the connection, wireless connection, that there are two cables running from here to each of these, and then you position them wherever that you want. And this one is the template for attaching it to the wall. Very, very helpful, but I am not going to attach it to the wall, so I put this aside as well. This is the specification of this soundbar. You can read them if you wish. Anyway, I'm going to talk about this a little bit in detail, and I'm afraid this video might go a little bit too long, and this is all about specification, nothing about user manual. And one complaint that I have about this, the user manual is just this very tiny, teeny paper, which is not very good. But if you go to LG.com, you can download the full extensive user manual of this. That I had it downloaded on my mobile, and I show you some specification about this and stuff that you can do with this. And this is just very disappointing. Nothing is written here. So these are the connections and whatever that it comes with this unit. It's very simple, but is disappointing anyway. So I'm going to connect this to the mains, and then we are going to talk a little bit more. Before talking about this soundbar a little bit more, I just wanted to show you the wall adapter that is 25 volts, 2 amp, 50 watts, and this is the connector that you get. That is very simple, and that is the remote, so I connect it to the mains and we talk more. Before we go any further, I have to mention that this soundbar, it comes with a an app. The name is Music Flow Bluetooth app that is very convenient, that you can use every sort of setting that this one has, that you can activate them with the remote control, either by pressing sound effects for more than 3 seconds and then enter the settings of surround sound, and then the information when you press this is going to uh, activate the remote control sync with your TV. Not this one, it syncs itself to your TV remote control. That is going to only turn this machine on and off and turn the volume up and down, but you cannot do any of these unless your TV is LG. And then by pressing several buttons, for instance this equalizer or sound effects, you can activate any other stuff that I'm going to show you on this app, how it does it, but a much easier way. We just say allow to connect to the Bluetooth. And I'm sorry if the camera is moving a little bit, because this item is so big I have to somehow to just look at it, and then I'm trying to ready pair. I have to, I guess, go there, connected, okay, and then it just has some sort of let me just set this down, hold on a second. Okay, it's done. And for instance here, whatever song that you are listening with this app and with this Bluetooth is going to remember them, and every time it saves it into its own memory. But apart from that, what is very interesting is about the settings. You go to settings, and then here you can set everything about this. And another thing that you can do is just a user guide, that is just soundbar settings. This is the one that you can sync if it's out of sync, and then DRC, and then Neural X, and then center speaker level. You can adjust it here rather than doing it with this, and plus and minus, and then overhead speaker volume, rear speaker level, and then rear speaker output, and then using TV remote control. Everything that I mentioned, that you can do it with this remote by pressing some of these buttons for more than 3 seconds. Here you can do it easily. Rear speaker level, rear speaker output, using the TV remote to control the soundbar, auto power on off, and then auto volume on and off. Initialize is taking this back to the factory setting, and your soundbar as well, and a smart diagnostic. That is really good, and that was really interesting. So another things that we can do here is about the item itself. It has some sound effects, AI Sound Pro, that is listening to the sound, and whatever that is coming to this soundbar is going to analyze. Is it a movie? Is it a game? Is it music? Whatever is going to adjust itself to that. And then a standard that is self-explanatory. Bass blast, that is good at the moment, is on my settings, and then music, and then movie. I have to mention that this is very handy for those that they are not having all of that user manual that I told you, extensive user manual that we talked about, that is on my mobile. Okay, this was the app, and the name of the app was Music Flow Bluetooth. And then we are going to the extensive user manual that we have. Here is the connections, and remember that what I told you, if you connect your TV through the optical cable, you can use also the speakers of your TV as well as this soundbar. But if you connect it to ARC or HDMI or Bluetooth, you can only use the speakers of this soundbar, not your TV at all. So I recommend to connect it through the optical, because it does all the functionality of the HDMI ARC, but also it has the advantage of using your own TV speakers. And something that I wanted to show you is about when the surround sound is on or off. Here it is. As you see, here it's a surround sound function is on, and as you see, with no rear speakers, all of them, they are active. And this is when the rear speakers, they are connected. You see, these two are rear speakers, yeah? And here, there are all the speakers, 5 speakers of this. But when the surround sound is off, you can see that in different sound effect mode, you cannot have all the functionality of this soundbar. So I recommend to go and set that surround function on as soon as you receive this item. So this is the this was very important, and nothing really more for the time being. And now we have to go to the system itself. Now is waiting for the Bluetooth to connect it, and the function by function LG TV. If you have LG TV, you can connect it to your LG TV, and then everything is going to be harmonized between this LG and your LG TV. And then the next one is HDMI, next one is USB, and then optical. As you see, HDMI, ARC, and optical, they act the same, but on optical still you can have the TV speakers active, but on HDMI ARC you cannot. I mean, when the cable is connected, it doesn't allow you to do that. And this is now is telling me that it's connected to my Galaxy Note, and that's really it. So let's talk about the Samsung, the S60T, that I made a team video about it. But most of the recent ones, soundbars, they have Alexa built inside. That I don't like that at all. So I want half intelligent soundbar, not fully intelligent soundbar. So that's why I opted for this one after sending this S60T, Samsung S60T back. And I am really happy. It has a very nice and powerful effective bass, and these two Atmos speakers, they are really active and giving you that sort of resemblance that you are in the middle of there, and it's really effective, and the speakers really good. It has one tweeter and one mid-range, one center speaker and another tweeter and mid-range speaker here, and 2 of those, and I showed you the back. So if you have any questions about this, please leave a comment in the comment section, and then I'm going to get back to you as soon as possible. And this is the function at the top, that each time that you press it you hear this noise, just to show you that you touch something. And this is off, it says goodbye, and when you are turning it on it says hello, and immediately is going to connect to your Bluetooth device if it remembers. And you let's see, and this is the Bluetooth ready. When it says ready it means connected. So let's hear to this. I cannot raise the volume so much because it's so loud, but believe me, you are not going to regret if you purchase this speaker, this soundbar, as the sound quality is really, really effective and good. I have, let me just see if the volume is properly down, and then I made a copyright-free song ready, and here it is. Are you listening? I'm afraid it's not connected. Let's see. All right. Yes, now we have it. Okay. Let's get back to that song. Hold on a second. I set everything up and put the speaker, the mobile phone down, and we talk more. Okay, the sound is ready, the music is ready, and here it goes. Is really, really effective. I'm telling you guys, you are not going to regret this at all. I'm sorry, I just lost that music again. I'll come back. Here we go, guys. Are you listening? Damn. I'm afraid it's too loud. But listen, guys. Trust me, this is something that you don't want to miss out. And the year of making this is April 2020. And I tell you, this is a very, very sound speaker and soundbar for your TV, with understanding that still you can have your speakers of TV activated. Anyhow, I hope this video is not too long for your attention, but believe me, whatever that I told you, no one is going to talk about this in their videos, and this is the only video that I could say that, you know, talked about all the little things, especially the app and the user manuals and the optical cable. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and now I hope if you like it, share it, and make a comment. And if you have any questions about this soundbar, please let me know. I will get back to you as soon as possible. So have a great time, and until my next video, take care of yourself and each other, and as always, have a great time.